I just sold a pullback to the open of the day, and the 32 high got filled one tick below the 32 high. We have a strong 3-bar breakout and then a buy signal on 32, but bear body, and it's coming after a really strong bear breakout. So I think bulls who buy above 32 will probably get stopped out below 32. And I'm just looking for that stop out. I'm not looking for too much because I'm considering this to be a trading range. We had a lot of bull bars on the way up, and now we're getting a bear breakout, but still possibly a trading range here. And this sell is in the lower half, in the bottom half of the trading range, but we have such a strong breakout that I think we're going to get a small second leg down first from this breakout. And then the larger second leg down, because it's a trading range, might start from up here. You may test up to the 27 low, 28 low, somewhere up here, and then get a larger second leg down. But even in a trading range, I think we'll get at least a small second leg down from this, an immediate second leg down. And then the larger one might happen from up here. It's kind of similar to this. Yeah, we have big down, big up. And then from this breakout, we had an immediate second leg up. And then we came down for a deeper pullback and then got a larger second leg up. I think the same thing is true here. With a strong breakout like this, I think we'll probably get a second leg down that's larger than this bar, larger than 33. So I think we'll test down to the 32 low. And if not, then even if we pull back up here, we'll probably get a second leg down from up here. So then I'll look to sell more higher. Unless we just get a strong bull breakout, then I'll reconsider. I have an order to sell more at the 31 high and the moving average if it gets there. Just got filled there, one tick below the 31 high. I'm just trying to decide if I want to exit the full position at the 33 high or to see if we test down a little bit lower here after the strong breakout. This is a strong enough breakout that it warrants a second leg sideways to up. So I don't want to hold through a pullback and a second leg up. I'm just trying to decide where I want to take this off here. So clearly bears giving up here, just wasn't quick enough when I first saw it, and now not able to click the button. Tough. It was a tough read. It wasn't super clear until 36 because we kept the gap open, but even then I thought we closed the gap. So just not, I wasn't quick enough to make the read, and it just wasn't clear to me until we started to accelerate up, and at that point kind of got stuck. I got stuck and couldn't make a decision. So kind of got trapped here, and then my typical response is if we get a strong breakout like this, and then we race straight above that breakout, it's probably a trading range. So I usually sell that high and use a stop at half the range. But 38 was a big surprise, and 39 looks like it'll be follow through. So I'm gonna reverse to long. But yeah, I got messy here just because I just didn't read this well, and then couldn't act. Literally couldn't act. I couldn't press the button to exit. So stuck in this one, but I'm gonna reverse to long on 39. So a surprise breakout here. We may get a measured move up from this, the failed bear breakout, which would take us around yesterday's close. So this could definitely be a second leg trap, but I mentioned this in the chapter 7 video about what Al says in these situations, is that if you get a strong rally here, it's a bull leg in a trading range, but it has a lot of strong bull bars, a lot of buying, and then you get to a higher low and bulls confirm that they're buying at a higher low, then if the breakout's strong enough, that would become leg 1. So I'm seeing this as leg 1, might go sideways here for 4 or 5 bars, and then get leg 2. So I'm seeing this as leg 1, but it's definitely possibly still a second leg trap. And I think the next 4 or 5 bars will determine that. If we just get all bear bars, and bars closing below the prior bars, then more likely second leg trap. But if we keep getting bull bars and keep going sideways, then more likely this is leg 1. But still really upset about how I managed this. I'm not upset about the sell at the 27 high because 38 is a surprise, so it's unexpected. But 36, having breakout follow through, that's an auto exit for me, and I couldn't act quickly enough. And then definitely 37 give up bar. So pretty upset about how I managed that. 37, 38 is the strongest breakout all day. It's the biggest surprise. And so I think it warrants more of a second leg up than just 40. I said the same thing about this and I was wrong. But now the bears have already failed and are trapped. So I'm more certain about this one, that we'll probably get something equivalent to 37 or 38 or both. for a second leg up and not just 40, but we'll see. 41 is probably buy the close, probably buyers below 41. It's not a good sell. 42 is the end of the 15-minute bar, and the more sideways it is, the more this will be a doji, which would be minimum follow through for the breakout. So bulls need 42 to hang around here near the highs. That'll increase the likelihood of it becoming buy the close, because many 15-minute bulls are waiting for this to be breakout and follow through. And so if 42 closes on its high like this, I'll buy the close to add one more contract. So I just bought more above 42. I initially had my target at 5 points, but just exited there on the open of 45. Wanted to see 44 close far above 43. But because it didn't, it looks like it could be leg one, pullback, leg two, and now we have a micro wedge. So possibly a couple legs down, and then a larger second leg up. So I wanted to exit there at the 44 close. So made 4 points on 2 contracts, 8 points total. Didn't come close to making up this loss here, but I'm glad I was able to reverse and capitalize on the upside, but definitely need to manage this better in the future and figure out why I couldn't make that decision here. Ended up taking a few more trades here, but averaged out to around break even. So the bulk of the trading today for me was these 2 trades here. Down a big chunk, 148, and it sucks. Like it's a big hit, but I know exactly what I did wrong, and I just got to not freeze up. And I think that comes from clarity, just knowing that in my head, if I see this, I have to exit. And instead today it was, okay, I've seen this now, what do I do? But I know the answer, it just didn't come quick enough. And so I got to work on that. But yeah, not a great finish in terms of P&L, but I'm glad that it was something that I recognized at the time and something I know I can fix. So yeah, hope you all had a better day. And hopefully this week, I'm not going to try to make it back. So I'm trying to focus on just doing the right things every day. But hopefully this week goes a little bit better and finishes a little bit better. So have a good rest of your night, and I'll be back tomorrow.